Thank you for that I can be in your middle. I see you have come in numbers, and it really pleases me a lot. I have spent last year and this year quite some time with your children here at the school. I went in the classes while they were being taught. I was at their dormitories there, the girls' hostel, the boys' hostel. I see how they do their washings, their cookings, how they live. So it was very interesting for me, but I had not seen you until today. So seeing you in numbers like that, looking at your faces, it's really, it makes me very, very happy. You learn to know the children, and then sometimes, even looking at your faces, I see back some children there that I have met. Amazing, yeah. But I hear myself talking about your children. Of course, they are your children, they are our children, as we are parents, so automatically they are children. But are they still children? Question mark. I wouldn't call them children anymore. They're also not adults. They're somewhere in between. In my culture, we would say they are not fish, they are not meat. They are adolescents. There is, once they have left basic school, once they have left GS, and that they have come here, we have young adults. We have people that are developing their personalities. We are people that we have to deal with people that cannot wait to stand in life in their own way. They try everything they can to dodge our control, to dodge our power, to do their own things. So, although it is very nice to also see how they develop, I can also witness that it is not always easy for our teachers to bring them into the right direction. Also, these days, the challenges in life are different from the challenges that they were when we were, at the time when we were adolescents. The challenges today, in the first place, the world is an open place. We are more than a village. We are more than small communities. Today, there is mobile phones. There is internet. The world is one big place connected. So all these influences, they come to us, they come to our young people. And let's be frank, sometimes we don't know what to do with that. You can say, oh, you talk now for Ghana, or you also talk for Europe over there. Also talk for Europe. The challenges are the same. What can we do with the type of movies that are being shown these days? What can we do with pornography that is being shown on internet and that come to their mobile phones? What can we do with addictions of all kinds, going from drugs, alcohol, whatever? How do we cope with all that? These days, our laws tell us, don't beat your children anymore. A human cannot beat and torture another human. It is against our Creator. Our Creator never allowed us to do that. So we have to find new ways to bring them into a correct direction, so that they don't grow with fear for lively punishments, but that they remain, that they still have their self-respect. What can we do? That is why it is interesting that we have made twin schools with our European school, because we have the same challenges. So we can exchange ideas. How do we cope with this problem? What do we do about that? So I see it as very interesting to exchange ideas without any, how do you say, like judging or accusing. You know, the world is there for everyone. For you, as for us, as for our children, as for us. Another thing is that although the challenges and this world that we live in now, we should never forget that our children, they are our future. Meaning, what does that mean? It means that the day, if all goes well, the day that we have died, they will still be there, taking care for the earth, for their children, for their grandchildren. It also means that if all goes well, the day that we have grown and maybe become weak in the mind, cannot think fine anymore. Maybe we become weak in the legs, we cannot walk fine anymore. We cannot provide for our own anymore. These children will still organize our society so that we too, we are fine, that we have a good life with, for example, retirement money or places for us to rest before we die. Only if we care for our children, only if we take care. And I know you parents, you take care a lot, otherwise you wouldn't even have come today. You're visiting today, it shows your concern, and that is why I am so happy. But please, if you know any other parents that maybe couldn't come today, also alert them. Next time, oh, come. Maybe bring your sisters or brothers or senior children or whatever. Bring more people so that you are really involved with the life in school. It is not only about our teachers. Our teachers, they do all what they can. But if they show your concern, it also motivates them. If you can exchange ideas, oh, how is my child doing, how this, it also motivates them to help your child to develop its personality, to find its talents, so that it can grow in the correct way. What again? That is what I also was saying. Our children, they don't have a manual. When we buy a mobile phone, when we look in the package, there's a manual how to do with the phone. Our children, they don't have a manual. They're all different. So also see them as different. When they come to you, we need that, we need this. When they want to talk to you, listen to them. I was here after the Christmas, and they tell me the school will start, I think 12th of January. So me, as a Ubruni Europe, I am here for the first day at school. Nobody come. Next day, I'm around. 1, 2 will come. Wednesday, I'm around. 1, 2, 3, 4 will come. I say, hey, school with all this, where are they? So it takes 1 day, 1 week before they have arrived. And then I learned that so many children couldn't come because the school fees was not prepared, was not ready for them. So I say, how is this possible? Your children, they are your future. They say, hey, it was Christmas time, so a lot of parents have already spent the money for Christmas menus or Christmas gifts or I don't know. I say the parents shouldn't do that. The parents should first put the money for school fees and I don't mean school fees, for the, how you call, the money to feed them or whatever money is needed. Put that apart. Don't even touch it. If there is something left, oh, you celebrate Christmas. If there is not any money left, don't touch this money. Then your Christmas, it will only be some prayers or some talks or whatever. It will be without gifts or just some, you pick a flower from a tree and you give it to your beloved ones. That is also Christmas. I mean, humbleness should always be in the system, especially when we think about our children. That is our future. Please don't forget that. Our children is our future. When it is difficult for you to manage and bring the money, they are our future. I've seen children here plenty eating gari with sugar in the morning, rice and oil in the evening. The next day, I will come and see. I see the same children, gari in the morning, rice, oil in the evening. The next day, I will come, gari, sugar, morning, maybe yam oil in the evening. I don't see vegetables. I don't see tomatoes. I don't see garbage. I don't see onion. I don't see garlic, ginger. I don't see it. So please, when you send them, make sure that they can live properly. Give them sufficiently money. Teach them how to manage so that they can also prepare a good food. Because how can the brains develop fine if the food is very, very, I don't know how to say that in English, one-sided, limited. You don't have all the nutritions. So our brains, in order to think fine, to study fine, they need different nutritions, need more a whole food. So again, maybe I talk to the wrong people. You are here, I know you're all concerned. So I want to thank you again for coming. Also thank the people from the board here, everybody that is concerned. I'd like to thank the teachers. They're doing a great job. You put the life of your children in their hands, and they're also at any time in your hands. Thank you very much.